Non-combustible minerals in your pellets turn into fused ash after combustion is complete, creating hard deposits called clinkers, which form at the bottom of the firepot. The type and consistency of your ash and clinkers will vary with the quality and type of fuel used. We recommend that you clean the firepot daily. A clean firepot will ensure consistent lighting of fuel and maintain an efficient burn. If the fuel has a high mineral and ash content or you're burning shelled field corn, clean the firepot more than once a day. Before you clean the firepot, allow your stove to shut down and cool completely. Pull the firepot cleanout rod in the front of the stove just below the ash lip and slide it back into the closed position. Be certain the firepot floor plate is fully closed when finished. If the floor plate appears to be stuck closed, scrape the floor plate while moving the cleanout rod out and in a few times. Never pull the rod when the stove is operating. At this time, you should empty the ash pan. Allow your appliance to cool completely and make sure there are no hot ashes in the firebox prior to cleaning. If you have an optional log set, carefully remove them and set them aside. About once a week or as needed depending on fuel quality, stubborn clinker buildup must be firmly scraped and chipped out of the firepot with a putty knife. To the left and right of the firepot are two cleaning slides. Pull both slides out, one at a time, and use a small brush to sweep ash into the two open holes. Now, sweep the remaining ash from the firebox. The firebox and firepot ashes are all deposited into one common ash pan located in the pedestal. To remove the ash pan, open the bottom ash door and slide the ash pan straight out. Always assume that ashes are hot and dispose of them properly in a sealed metal container. The amount of ash buildup in the firepot will be a good guide to determine how often you should clean the heat exchangers. Typically, you should clean the heat exchangers at least once a week. This will keep your stove running at peak efficiency. There are two heat exchange chambers. Each chamber is equipped with its own cleaning rod. To access the cleaning rods, open the front door. To clean, pull the cleaning rod straight out until it stops. Slide the cleaning rod out and in a couple of times. Ash can build up above the baffles, so it's recommended that they be removed for cleaning once a month. To remove it, lift the baffle up and towards you, and the back will drop down now so you can remove the baffle. Next, remove the right cast brick fire panel. At the top of each panel is a lip. First lift, then pull outward. With the baffle and brick panel removed from the stove, a thorough cleaning can now be performed. Pull the heat exchanger rods in and out a few times to clean the uppermost portion of the heat exchanger tubes. This area is only accessible when the baffle is removed from the stove. Reinstall the panels and the top baffle when finished cleaning. Be sure the stove is cold before cleaning the glass. To clean the glass, use a damp paper towel or any non-abrasive glass cleaner. Then use a dry towel to wipe off any streaks that may result. Never use any type of abrasive cleaner on the plated surface. This is a good time to inspect the door latch and window seals and ensure that they are in good condition and seal tightly. A tight seal is important for the stove to burn properly. Check the position of the thermocouple. Push on the back of the thermocouple wire to make sure it's seated all the way in the cover. It's important that the tip of the thermocouple be in contact with the end of the thermocouple cover. Make sure it protrudes 1 inch over the top of the firepot. The exhaust system will need to be inspected and cleaned at least once a year or more often depending on the quality, type, and quantity of fuel used. The exhaust blower is located on the right side of the stove. To inspect it, remove the right side outer skin. The impeller on the motor can be inspected and cleaned when you remove ash from the firebox. This blower requires no lubrication. The convection blower is located on the floor at the back of the stove. This blower has two impellers, one on each side of the motor. They should be cleaned at least once each year. For a more thorough cleaning, a qualified dealer should perform an annual service call.